Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you 3 easy breakfasts: cereal, granola and muesli. All of the recipes are grain-free, some are sugar-free and some are nut-free. Let's start with the cereal, which is inspired by Kia Chia Buckwheat Hemp Cereal. I'm not sponsored, just a fan. They have 2 versions, the original and cranberry vanilla. The original doesn't have much flavor, so we'll make the cranberry vanilla. The recipe is really easy. Start by adding black chia seeds, buckwheat groats, hemp seeds, almonds and cranberries into a medium bowl and stir to combine. Spray a little bit of vanilla all over the cereal and stir once again. You could also use vanilla powder, especially if you don't like the boozy bite that vanilla extract can give. My favorite way to serve this cereal is on top of smoothie bowls or smoothies, and I have to say that my 1.5-year-old and 4.5-year-old love this, be it on smoothie bowls or with plant milk. Next is the grain-free granola. This recipe is the sweetest and the most flavorful out of all 3. The base consists of nuts and seeds. Here I'm using almonds and sunflower seeds, but if you're allergic to nuts, I often make this granola completely nut-free. Technically, you wouldn't even need to chop the nuts and seeds, especially if you're using small nuts and seeds, but I want the granola to form clusters, and the smaller pieces will help with that. Add the nuts and seeds into a large bowl together with shredded coconut, maple syrup, coconut oil, cinnamon and a pinch of sea salt and stir to combine. The maple syrup and coconut oil are what's going to bind the ingredients and help create little clusters. Spread the granola onto a baking sheet or a pan and bake it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit until fragrant and golden brown, stirring every few minutes to prevent burning. This granola is really versatile. We usually have it with plant milk, but you could serve it with yogurt or just have it as a snack. Finally, the muesli. Here I'm going to show you the toasted version. Because I'm going to be baking the dried fruit with the other ingredients, which is totally optional, I'm going to soak the fruit first. If you don't rehydrate the fruit, it will harden and potentially burn in the oven. The base for this muesli consists of quinoa flakes. You could also use oats if you wanted to, buckwheat or amaranth is really nice. It's up to you. Next are coconut flakes, the rehydrated fruit. I'm using blueberries, currants and raisins, cinnamon and stir. I rarely ever sweeten the muesli, but you could if you wanted to. Spread the muesli onto a baking sheet or a pan. I had to use 2 pans, and bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit until the quinoa flakes and coconut flakes are lightly golden, tossing halfway through baking. Muesli is great with milk. You can eat it right away or soak it in the fridge overnight, or have it with yogurt. And that's it. Easy breakfast cereal, granola and toasted muesli. We've got the cereal, the granola, and the muesli here, and I do make all 3 of them because I have a use for all 3 of them, but I do use each one of the recipes a little bit differently. So Tana, which one is your favorite?
Definitely the granola. It is the sweetest, which I grew up on, like corn pops, Fruit Loops, that kind of thing. So it's the most familiar to me. And it has the cluster effect of granola. So the sunflower seeds and the almonds bunch up together really nicely with the maple syrup sticking to them. So that's great. Nice and crunchy. The second favorite would be the muesli. It's lighter, significantly lighter. It feels lighter on the palate as you eat it. The dried fruit comes through really nicely. It punches through in terms of like sweetness. So the base of toasted coconut, and there's some sort of flake in here. I'm not sure.
That's quinoa.
Quinoa flakes just kind of provide body. There's not so much flavor to them. So the dried fruit and the toasted coconut are definitely the most pronounced flavors here. The third one, in third place, would be the cereal. It's like a vanilla, slightly sweet vanilla cereal with chia seeds and buckwheat. The texture is really fun. It pops as you're eating it. I wouldn't put like milk in it, just milk and cereal. I think it's too, I think if you put milk on it, it would like create like a lake of milk and you couldn't even tell that there would be cereal in there. So that is not my style.
And it would begin to gel.
There you have it.
The chia seeds.
So I think you put it on smoothie bowls.
I put it on smoothie bowls all the time. And my son, who is 1.5 years old, he always asks for it in the morning. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.